for everyone out there listening and watching, Will and I used to be neighbors.
Oh yeah.
And I drove by one day, and as a BMW guy myself, like I noticed a very nice E30 sitting out front. But I stop and I'm like, oh, hey man, like that's a sick E30. And Will gives me the most stank face, like, who the fuck are you?
Right at the end, it's like,
All right, cool, bro. All right.
So what had happened was when I got out here to California, I was scared. I was able to make some friends. They were all college kids, and I did do some partying in Tijuana.
Hey, man, look.
Hey.
Let's go. Hey.
It's like, oh, you're a pussy now because you got old and you have a wife.
It's time for the Car Guys Be Like podcast, presented by Skunkwerks Projects.
I gotta hydrate before we get ready. Cretans. Hello. Welcome back to the Car Guys Be Like podcast, brought to y'all by Skunkwerks Projects, where we are still self-sponsoring.
Solo dolo.
Hey man, it be like that sometimes. While I'm staring at y'all recordings real quick. Oh.
Dang.
Right on point.
Well. What do we have here? Welcome back, dog. All right, well, let me go ahead and get through these plugs real quick. And so y'all know what it is, man. If you're seeing it on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, help the algorithm out.
Yep.
Go to the website. Golly.
This is about to be hilarious.
We're just gonna start ignoring it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Just act like it's not happening.
I'm just gonna pretend like it's not happening. But man, here's the website. www.skunkwerks Projects. That's with an E, not an O. We out here. Damn, bro, they got warnings and shit going up here. It's fucking crazy. But we made it.
For sure.
So yeah, man, go to the website, check us out, man. Hit us up on Instagram, skunkwerks.projects. See what we're up to. Go buy yourself some merch, buy your lady some merch. St. Patrick's Day. We ain't got no green merch, but you can get that corn hub shirt. Hey, nice one.
For sure.
Yeah, whiskey, beer, glassware, fuel injectors from Fuel Injector Clinic. Do the whole thing. And before we get into it, man, in typical Skunkwerks fashion, D, where you at?
Bruh.
One episode and went missing.
One hitter quitter. 2 pump jump.
15 minutes too.
About that. Not satisfied, bro. Bring it back. No Diddy.
Legit cameo.
And Henry just died.
You did.
Am I back?
Straight up died. Can't.
Am I back? Are we good?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, welcome back. All right, man. Well, this episode may go down as the greatest episode in history. If y'all are watching this on YouTube, please look to my lower right. At the full fucking. We gotta talk.
Yo.
Oh man.
Right out the gate.
No,
You're good, chat. 30 seconds is up. You're off the leash.
Well, fuck yeah, let's go. We out here.
All right, we might have to have you show off them pantaloons.
Yeah, we might have to get on the catwalk. Hey, man, look.
Hey.
Let's go. Hey.
It's Pancake. Shut up. Pancake.
Hey.
Pancake, you a real one. You
For real.
30 seconds are up. Cool.
30 seconds up. We out here.
Right out the gate, I had the first time running into a Karen at one of the grocery stores because they were upset about this patch that was on her.
I mean,
shout out to Karen.
What's funny is she was like, that might be uncomfortable. I thought she was talking about the dog, and I was like, okay. And then she turns around, goes to get the manager, and he comes over and he's like, oh, that's a good dog. I had no idea what the hell was going on. And then I get in the car and I was like, oh shit, it does say fuck around, find out. So maybe she found out that day.
She don't found out.
It couldn't have been that
Ugh.
intimidating if she still decided to fuck around.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was still fucking around. Shout out to them
You
Karens.
know, come say hi.
That's all right. Her husband's probably fucking around too. So
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah.
probably out there cucking this some shit, bro. We don't.
Ooh.
Golly. Oh, it's
that's a
weird.
good.
All right, man. I'm
Let's
cracking
go.
the whip. But well, welcome, man. Season 2, episode 2. We got a good one for y'all today, man. We got the gang. Well, I mean, honestly, the big question is, what are 2 things car guys and car girls love the most?
Donuts and booty, baby.
Hey.
Let's
Donuts
go.
and booty.
Donuts and
Welcome.
booty.
If you like them thick, you came to the right episode. Welcome to Donuts
That's
and Booty.
right.
Man.
Hell
Listen,
yeah.
What's up,
welcome
boys? What's
to
up?
the-
What?
man, thank y'all for coming out, man. We look, we've been talking about this one for a couple months, man.
For
So
real.
I'm glad it's finally here. We about to have
It's-
a good time, man.
Oh God.
Appreciate you guys
How
having me.
many?
That's it. We are definitely underdressed for the fucking moment, but however it comes.
I can't.
So timeout. I'm dressed like this because right now I'm in Boston. And as
That's
much
how
as I would,
everyone in Boston dresses, by the way.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, what's hilarious is people look at me and like, oh, well, you know,
Mhm.
that's another guy, and I'm like, okay.
Just
Like, as cool as it would be to wear this every day, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty uncomfortable. But no, yeah. So, man, Donuts and Booty, we've been going. How long we've been doing this crap for, Mike?
Bro, 2022.
let's go.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
since 2022, and dude, it has taken us some places where we had no idea. Started off as a joke. There was a. Are we name dropping, Mike?
Oh yeah, we're name dropping it. Fuck it. Let's go.
All right, so
Get it.
Mike used to be part of this, let's say, entrepreneur
Hey, let me
group.
start. Let me start. First off, this kid I knew from Colorado. Yeah. Right? His name's Levi Redstick. All right. And he was just an acquaintance. Some dude I knew called me. He had a roller roof rack, nothing too crazy, wheels. But he did his own thing. He was an individual, you know. What he said, he liked it. He liked what he liked. So, you know, here and there, I ended up leaving, and he ended up leaving at the same time. So, fast forward like 5 years. All right, he hits me. I'm coming to North Carolina. I had this car thing I do. I need your help, you know, because you're there. I was like, all right, cool. You're the homie. I'll help you out. What's it called? It's called Booty and Pizza. I was like, all right. I don't understand it, but it's your thing, homie. I'll support. Let me know when you get here. All right. 2001. Past COVID. Yo, I'm coming to North Carolina for real. He gets here, and I help him do everything, get the, you know, get the Facebook started, get the Instagram started, and I was all right. Well,
Running some money.
Yep.
Mhm.
Gave him the money, you know, and this dude starts trolling. You know, he starts trolling on Facebook. And he just wouldn't let up. He wouldn't let up. And finally, he DM'd us. Some dude named Patrick. He was like, "You guys are funny. I like the name. I could go here. Come to my house. Let's meet and let's talk about it." I was like, "All right, cool." You know. So I convinced Levi. He's like, "Yo, let's go talk to the dude. He sounds legit. He's in Fayetteville.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go." He was real. This dude was really very anxiety driven, paranoid as fuck. He just listens to the voices of his head. So I'm the one to like calm him down. Like, yo, let's go. So we mobbed to Fayetteville, knock on Patrick's door, and this dude just got off work, untucked, trousers. And he's like, "Hey, welcome." I was like, "Oh my god! Like, what
No.
is this? What
The
fucking
duty
shit,
party.
You know?
Wait, so is this Patrick like
The Patrick
Talbot?
Talbot.
Patrick Talbot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Patrick Talbot.
All right.
Nice.
God damn.
All right, you need to fast forward to where I come into this story.
Hey.
No, not yet. Because it's important. So we sit down, and Patrick's asking these questions like, "What are you? Who you? You know? How do you start? Blah blah." Looking at Levi like, "You have the answers to this," and he couldn't really bring anything to the table. He's like, "Well, it's actually just a club I really enjoyed, and it gave me the LLC, and they told me to, thing down here."
You would have thought
It's like,
Pat
all right,
Talbot.
Yo.
You would have thought Pat Talbot was like Shark Tank, and the amount of nervousness that he showed.
yeah.
Levi, I don't know.
So
This
I
dude sounds
stepped
like it
in.
was
I'm like,
meth or autism. I don't know. I'm still deciding.
so I stepped in and convinced Pat, like, we're doing everything legit, whatever. We can do this.
Did he zip his pants up?
You guys need to go to the show. He
Probably
changed. He just he explained. So he convinced us we do a show. Fuck these little meats. Go to a show. Get out there with the merch that you guys have now. I'll front some vinyl and go to Florida. All right, so cool. We go to Florida. Halfway there, I front money for the Airbnb and I front money for the flight for the model to come in. We all mob to Florida. Halfway there, this group from our town, Wilmington, shows up. And I asked Levi, I was like, "Oh, like what's going on with that?" He's like, "Oh, they're going to the they're just like mobbing down with us." All right. So we get to Florida.
Okay.
Keep in mind, the Airbnb is for 2 rooms, one for the model, for me and Levi. We get, and Levi's like, "Oh, these guys are end up staying with us." I'm like, "Bro, it turned into a fucking sausage party. Like, what the fuck is going on with you?" You know? So I have to
They
tell.
were getting male booty and pizza.
I was
male booty and pizza.
Nice.
It was Mike's jawline that got him. That's I'm looking at it right now. I can see how it got there.
Strong jaws, bro.
So I end up staying in the lobby with the model because she was so uncomfortable. She didn't want to stay in a room full of guys, which I understood.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this all just happened way before the show, So then that turned into us getting a different room. Those guys had to get their own room. We lost the other model because that got uncomfortable, and basically everything was almost going to go to shit the night before the show. Levi was a creep, to the model, blah, blah, blah. So I convinced everybody to stay. We do the show. It was one of my first big shows. Saw some builds, met people bought our shit, It was so then we leave and Patrick's like, "Bro, I'm not doing any of this. Like, I'm not putting my name on any of this."
All right, tag me in, coach. Tag me in.
1-2 punch.
Go ahead.
So Pat reached out to me and was like, "Hey man, there's this booty and pizza crew." And I was like, "Okay, cool." He's like, "I'm going to Florida. I'm gonna go check them out. I might collab with them." And I was like, "All right, is there money to be made?" Fuck yeah. Okay, awesome. I'm all about it. Let's make some money. Let's make some moves. We get there. It is the biggest shit show I have ever seen in my life. Where did he fly that one model from? Keep in mind.
Michigan.
Keep in mind, we are in Orlando or Kissimmee.
Orlando. Yeah.
You could throw a rock and find a good-looking girl to put in a bikini.
Yep.
He flies this girl from Michigan. He's like, "Oh man, she's amazing."
Solid 4.
Mike, what angle did she look best at?
Away.
Damn.
Booty. That's it. That's it.
I
And
mean,
even
I
then,
guess
it's
that's
like,
what the call was for.
even then, there was no like, hey, let's run the 4K. No, it's a 5 foot booty, and I was like, all right, dude. Number one, you're paying to have a girl flown out from Michigan,
Mm.
and y'all ain't smashing. Like that's not a thing. No. It's all professional. I was like, okay, cool, whatever.
Oh
So
boy.
that happens, right? And we get there. She's uncomfortable. I think she ended up leaving before they even the show even started.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
Yeah. She
Pat's like, hey, dude, they don't have any models. So what do? Is me and Pat, we go to some random show. It's like a car meet. And I'm like, hey, you're good looking. Come here. Let me ask you something. You want to model for this company? Hey, you're good. Look, I had no idea what Booty and Pizza is.
Mm.
I didn't know if I was paying these girls in pizza or what. Anyway, we get through the show, and I won't even bring up what was it, the meeting in the parking lot where old girl was like, I'm leaving, and like it
that
was
was the
like
meet
10
we
o'clock.
together.
No, I'm talking about 10 o'clock at night out front of y'all's hotel,
Oh,
and me and Pat are somehow mediating some nonsense like hours before the show, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I doing here? I even looked at Pat. I looked at Pat and I was like, dude, I am too sober for this right now. Like, I don't even know what's going on. And so, yeah, fast forward the show. We went through the show. Everything was good. And then, me and Pat, we were like, we're done. Like, that ain't happening. Like, it was cool, but we're out. And so it was probably like a week, 2 weeks later. I kept on thinking about it, and I was like, bro, because at the end of the show, y'all made a couple $100. Now it wasn't
it was like
there was no
700,
profit.
like that. No.
There was no profit because you still had to pay for hotel and all the other stuff. But I was like, we made a couple $100, and these idiots have no idea what they're doing, and they were making some money. So I was like, you know what? I look at Pat and I was like, dude, we should make our own T-shirt thing. And he's like, what are we gonna call it? And I was like, I don't know, like something retarded like theirs. And he's like, and so I was like, we'll call it Donuts and Booty.
Hey.
And so I was like, at least that makes sense. You know, cars do donuts. You can't do a pizza in a car. I don't know where the pizza comes from. And then Booty, why not?
Why not?
So yeah, we did that. And so freaking I was like, all right, we had the concept, like we can do this. At the time he was rapping for Talbot Raps, and I was like, all right, or he owned obviously Talbot Raps. And I was like, dude, I don't know about this. Like, and that's when Pat goes, hey, grab one of the dudes. Hey, go Mark Zuckerberg the shit out of one of those dudes over at Booty and Pizza. And I was like, yeah, but like they're all dumb. Which one's
Oh shit.
And so and that's when Pat goes, Mike wasn't dumb. He was the only one that like actually wanted to do some stuff. And I was like, which one's Mike? It's like the real short guy. And I was like, gotcha. And so I think I called him up. I got your number from him, and I was like, hey man, how loyal are you to this booty gang thing? And I was kind of testing him. Because I remember he was like, he goes, well, depends, like what's going on. And I'm like, well, me and Pat just made up some other stuff, and we'd like you to jump ship, come with us.
Hey.
And he's like, well, what's it called? And I was like, Donuts and Booty. And he's like, fuck yeah, I'm going with you guys.
Fuck it, I'm in.
Yeah. Booty, no more.
Like, and so it just it spiraled out of nowhere. It started off as a joke. Like I said, we've gone places. We did SEMA. What was it, 2023 or 2022? I can't remember.
22.
Yeah, 2022 SEMA. We've done countless shows. Dude, Jesse's Performance out of Texas is rocking our stuff. There was a lot of people that was rocking our gear.
Nice.
Back when Hoonigan was still a thing, Ken Block was still alive. Like 90% of the cars in the Hoonigan burn pit had Donuts and Booty stickers on them.
Hey,
Nice. And, like, dude,
Oh shit!
we just grew and grew and grew. So, I'm gonna spill a little bit of
Okay.
A little bit of tea that has
Spill the
never
tea.
been that has
Spill it.
never been spilled, right?
That's what we're here for.
All right.
That's what we're here for.
So I love to troll people. That's my jam.
I can't think of anyone else who likes to do that.
It's,
Yeah.
Not a single person.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know a single human.
Mike, you ready for this?
Go ahead.
All right. So in Wilmington, the foodie and pizza gang, as we started growing, they started to get upset, and they were like, "Well, they're the Walmart brand of this, that, and the other, and blah 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 blah." And I was like, okay. There, if you go back to Wilmington Car Scene Unfiltered and Wilmington Car Scene this, that, and the other, I forget the pseudonym that I used. I used a fake name, and I trolled the shit out of everybody. It got so bad because I was getting information from all these different people using like 8 different like Facebook accounts and stuff.
He's committed to the troll.
Dude, I'm getting all this information. I'm like, I got a straight vision board and shit, and I'm like, okay.
He's in there red tape and shit together. He's like,
like string going, bro. So I'm like, that every day was like, how do I fuck with Levi? How do I make him crack? And it got to the point where you can ask my dude, he straight up packed up and left. I went down the rabbit hole. I found out this dude owed money to this guy.
Yeah.
And so I hit up
people
that guy, and I'm like, hey man, he lives over here now, by the way.
That's
right. And then he's like, I found out he was living in Florida and stuff like that. Well, my wife lives in Florida, and I'm like, hey, you know that guy? He owes money to so and so.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, I went down. But to my defense, they thought they were tormenting the shit out of us. But the only thing they really did, the worst thing they ever did, was any company with the word booty in it, they ruined the reputation within Wilmington.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because everything went straight to them, and it's like that. But now it's dude, it's been a wild ride. Everything from what was it? We did a show in Georgia, and we slept in the wagon.
Yep, we slept in the wagon.
Dude.
Yeah, we mobbed down the wagon.
Hell yeah!
Oh, that was the same show they were at.
Oh yes, tell them the Clean Culture show with the mini bike and shit.
Hold on.
Yeah, so-
Before you do that, is my man really sitting here taking shots at 2% right now?
I think it's water.
Nah, it's water.
Oh yeah.
He went full colonial. He fucking
I prefer half and half.
Not 2%, straight from the cow's udder, fucking
Thick.
box of thick milk, not even pasteurized, just straight from the cow's teat, as some would say.
No, there's literally a bar. There's literally a bar like in that window right there.
Man. You got to bring.
But I can't take beer out into the courtyard because
that's whack.
I don't know. Yeah, I gotta get done talking with you crazy folks so I can go in there and grab beer.
God damn it, Boston.
Fucking Boston.
Lame.
You gotta do better.
Nah. Donuts and Booty. It's been a wild ride. I think some of the craziest stuff we've done is we've literally ran an entire company into a different time zone, as far as I'm aware of. I don't know whether he's in Colorado or what, but yeah, I went down a deep, dark rabbit hole of, he owes you money too? He lives right here.
Hey.
Oh, he owes you money? Oh, he lives right there. No, but no, and it's funny because man, they would try to mess up our Google reviews and this, that, and the other, and all sorts of stuff, and we were just dishing it back 10 times worse. And I had a pseudonym for the longest time, and nobody knew who it was. Mike didn't even know who it was. And so I was
covert ops.
Well, no, so like this had been going on for months, and like him, Pat, everyone's like, dude, who is this guy, and how do they know so much information? I think it was me the whole time. So, but it was funny after everything was all done. I was like, hey, you remember that guy? And he's like, yeah, dude, I was supposed to meet him. And I was like, because I set it up and everything. I was like, yeah, I'll meet you at the bar the other day. But anyway, But now, so let's fast forward. Once we got rid of our competition, then it was full steam ahead. We started going to SEMA. We started doing a lot of different shows. We created a lot of merch. The biggest thing, and it's always been the challenge with any small business, you already know, is taking that leap of, because we both work 40 hours a week. And then on top of that, we're trying to do doing this small business thing. And so it sucks. It sucks. And it got to the point where I needed to take a break. Mike was then moving from the East Coast to the West Coast, and that's where we went on hiatus for a couple months. And that's if you look at our Instagram page, it's one of the videos I posted. It was like, we both had so much stuff going on. We both have kids, and it's, people don't realize, and like, oh man, we got a lot of hate for that, believe it or not, which is wild. Because there's a whole new generation of kids coming up in the car community. I hate to say it, but it's trash. It's trash. And so, like, I understand there's new technology, new cars. Like, I would have never in my life been like, oh yeah, check out that Kia Stinger. I bet you it's fast. Like, no, surprisingly, it's fast. I would have never noticed that. But I come from a generation of like, okay, turbo fucking K swaps. You got some Monte Carlo G body with like with a supercharger on it. I mean, whatever it may be, blown 350s, stuff like that. And but no, like who was that one kid who kept on telling Pat that, oh, you're just old, just go back to being a dad? And it's like,
whoa,
what the fuck are you doing? And like at the time, I think Pat was like 30 something, and this kid was like 22, and he thought he knew the whole world and everything. As that guy with the Toyota hatchback on air. You know what I'm talking about, Mike?
Please tell me he had a Yaris on air.
Yeah.
Bruh.
It was a Camry, wasn't it? Or no, I don't know what it was.
No, it was a Corolla. Corolla.
Oh yeah, it was a Corolla.
Oh.
It was a clean Corolla. It was nice. It was done well, but just like, dude, like, nuts. You get old. That's what happens, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Like,
yeah.
It's like, oh, you're a pussy now because you got old and you have a wife. It's like, well, yeah, that's usually what happens. That's the goal. Something this awesome doesn't stay single for very long. Let me just tell you.
Hey, tell them.
So,
Will was pulling all the winches back in the
in the old 1600s back there.
So, but no, Donuts and Booty has we took that long break, and then it wasn't until Mike got settled in California, and he's like, fuck it, man, I'm gonna run with it. And I was like, oh, actually, even before, I think Pat tried to revamp it, because Pat ended up selling his company. He was sold his company, ended up collabing with Fireball. Ryan Fireball out of Street Outlaws and shit like that. And so he does paint protection, all the other good stuff. And they were just starting off. So he was like, they asked him, do you know any like models or something? And he's like, oh, dude, I know Donuts and Booty. And
Nice.
When you're a friend with me, I'm like, what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, here's the password, here's everything, go wild. And so he started getting on there and started creating buzz, and noticed that like it never really went away. Like we put it on pause, but like followers kept on growing, likes kept on growing. And that's when I told Mike, I was like, dude, it never stopped. And that's when Mike was like, all right, fuck it. So I mean, Mike, you can take it over as far as what you have done since that break, as far as equipment, logos, collabs, all that good stuff. Just stop moving because you're glitching.
Just freeze.
Dear God.
Ah!
Mike.
I'm not moving.
You're kind of there. We blame your Android.
Yeah, shut your mouth, Mike.
It's
so
the
here.
Cat pack.
Here we go. Ready?
Phones.
I'm Mike. And so let me just tell you guys, I got out to California, and it was a really good time. And I was scared. I was living in a fraternity, but I started getting a career, and now I got a t-shirt press. Right, Mike? You got a t-shirt press? Okay. Yeah, I got a t-shirt press, and I really look up to Will a lot, and so I asked him, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And Will, I'd be like, "Dude, that logo is fire. I think you should run it. Let's do it." And I go, "Thanks, Will. I really appreciate it." And then so I started making all these logos, and I started becoming friends with a lot of the car community in California, which I can't say it, but Will can. Car community in California is trash.
Damn.
So there's some cool cars, but like, I don't know. Mike, help me out. Help me out.
Mike, thanks for sharing, man.
Yeah, that was
That's
great.
fucking crazy.
Oh,
That's fucking
not a problem, guys.
All that equipment Mike bought, and he couldn't buy service.
Oh shit.
He bought that goddamn Android.
That's crazy.
Dude, I got people out here thinking I have schizophrenia or something.
Man. Tell him.
No, but you tell them, man. Just you've been doing good. You've been doing real good shit, man. You know I like to talk shit, but yeah, you.
That was fucking crazy. Yeah.
That's pretty spot on,
so
right?
basically, that was fucking crazy. In order for me to not feel so isolated from
The goddamn Android.
what the
Mike.
Mike, your shit is so
All right.
right now,
So
dude.
I'm gonna just throw this out there. When you was using a laptop, the voice was like
The
top
audio was good.
The
Yeah.
audio was good.
I'm just saying we might not be able to see you, but at least we can hear the
I
story.
need you to go to T-Mobile and buy an iPhone right now.
So,
Right now.
so what had happened was when I got out here to California, I was scared, and I was able to make some friends. They were all college kids, and I did do some partying in Tijuana.
Oh shit.
But I finally got my shit together, and I bought myself a t-shirt press. I bought some stuff to press it on there. I did a little bit of embroidery, and I just been really elevating it back to what it needs to be.
Been getting it
And
in, man.
Dude, I was like, Mike, I'm so fucking proud of you. Like, you are making shit happen. And I was like, yeah, it's hard work, but someone's got to do it. And which I'm like, dude, hell yeah. Because like the whole first half of Donuts and Booty, I was just making it rain with money I didn't have at all. I was just like, yeah. Making it rain. So now Mike is actually like,
man,
I gotta, Mike's over here like, I got a job now. I could get money. And so now I play all the money. And I was like, hell yeah, we're even, dude. We're even. And so, but no, super proud of you. I spent all my money on screen print stuff that I can't afford the internet. So I feel you.
Oh, 56K, man.
Dude. I thought my shit was gonna be sucking because I'm only at 720 720 things. I was like, damn.
Yeah, 720 is a lot better than 7.2. So
As he left.
Yeah.
He left.
Yeah.
But do we got
Wait,
is he coming back?
hold on. The video's
Well,
off.
is the sound going to
Sounds good. Hey.
We have
all
sound?
right, all right.
W?
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
sound.
Can you hear me?
Sound. Yeah.
Yes.
Perfectly
That's
clear.
fucking crazy. What the fuck just happened? That shit is
All
crazy.
right, cool.
Man, it's that dial up you using.
Bro, you were telling
Oh
us
my
some great
God.
story. I was,
Fuck all you guys.
Bro,
Oh, fuck all you guys.
bro, I was so
God
so
damn,
proud
I'm
of you.
never gonna hear the fucking end of this shit right here.
You are.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Set this whole shit up.
What to do
And
now?
I'm never gonna hear the end of this shit.
Yes, sir.
We're all just
God,
looking
this
up.
is crazy.
we all just start looking up. Is that you, God?
Yeah.
Now that we
God
got
damn.
Mike figuring out his life,
All
I got a
right.
bone to pick with you, Will.
Go figure it out.
Got a bone to pick with you.
Oh shit.
So
What I do?
for everyone out there listening and watching, Will and I used to be neighbors. We
Oh,
used to be
yeah.
neighbors. And I drove by one day, and as a BMW guy myself, like I noticed a very nice E30 sitting out front.
Well,
So then I noticed Will's out there working on the car. I don't know who else was out there with him, but I stopped and I'm like, oh hey man, like that's a sick E30. Like it's, and Will gives me the most stank face. Like who the fuck are you?
Right at the end, it's like,
All right, cool, bro.
Ah!
All right, I'll
time
drive
out.
home now.
Time out. So depending on which E30 I was working on determined my patience level. So let me tell
It
you,
was
I've
definitely
had
the lesser of the two.
oh bro. So remember
Here's the white one.
So you're talking about out on Miranda, dude, I have like 4 white ones. The one on Miranda Drive, I had one that was parked on the side of the house that was just gutted in pieces.
Mm-hmm.
That one is now being rebuilt.
Oh shit.
That thing is like in pieces, crap. So that one, I've never had an E30 in my life that has just like as soon as I drive it, it break. Mike, thank God to him, he broke the transmission, so that was cool. Which led to oh, we're gonna LS swap it now, and so that's the current
See,
the current
that
state
was,
of it
that
right
was
now.
me
I
gifting you
finally
that.
got
I
it.
was gifting that opportunity.
He's like,
Hey.
here, I broke this for you. You know.
That's something I do a lot of actually. So
No, and oh yeah, so
What
like
friends do?
rewind a little bit. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Rewind a little bit. When it comes to like being friends with me and stuff like that, Mike, did I not like here's keys, go wild. Like I had no idea
Oh yeah,
if you
he's
knew how to drive stick or not.
You good?
He said I know how to drive stick. Yeah, but it was like front wheel drive
Bro.
SRT4 stick. Doesn't really count.
bro.
And so needless to say, my clutch. Actually, no, the clutch was good. It was what was it? After you got
It was
done doing
reversed.
your run, you were like, it won't go in reverse. And I was like, well, that's weird, Mike. I've never had that issue before. And then I was like, you're probably just doing it wrong. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's not going the way it normally does. So
My
you know,
bad.
a couple months after that, I just rode without reverse. I didn't have reverse. I just park on hills and just
roll
kind of hope for the best.
Yeah, who needs
And then it just got progressively worse to the point where I couldn't go in any gear but third and third and fourth. and both felt like neutral. So yeah, it's third. That's
Damn,
fourth.
Mike.
My bad.
Come on.
But no, what's funny is
This sounds like the
Nah.
Eclipse.
W,
No,
Yeah.
what's funny is as soon as it's built, Mike already knows I'm gonna throw him the keys and he's gonna have fun with it, and he's gonna break it or he's not. And
that's
we
a
get
quick way
better.
to get a DCT
Hell yeah.
swap going.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's running a TKX transmission right now, so hopefully it's a little bit harder for him to break. But then again, I remember last time it was running good. I lined up next to a scat pack, which I know you guys love scat packs.
Oh, especially Chad.
yeah.
Chad loves this
I
cat
love them
Yeah,
so much.
yeah. So I rode up next to a snack pack. This was out at BWI Airport. It was called a Aviation Drive, and I seen him, and I was doing about 60, and he comes up and he's like, "Brap, brap, brap." I was like, all right,
That's all I hear.
all right, cool. So I
You hear him gagging?
downshift.
Yeah.
I downshift, and I was like, "Go ahead, man. Like,
Yeah.
go on." And so he goes,
Hmm.
and the second I hear the RPMs jump up, I take my pedal and I just he's gone. But once I got to that level, I let the RPM scream and I banged another gear and I didn't see him. on my clutch the rest of the time.
I did not expect that,
Bro. So
Hey, no lift shift is
like
a
I was
thing. At least
gone.
once.
I was gone and I banged that gear. But the problem was because the trans tunnel was so tiny with the LS swap on those E30s that I didn't know it, but my hydraulic clutch cable, every time my clutch was engaged, it was rubbing. It was rubbing.
Shit. Oh,
And so finally that one gear change, boom, and it was like
it's worth it.
I thought
Worth
my
it.
clutch was gone, but no, I just lost clutch fluid. So.
Yeah. It was worth it. Totally worth
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Fucking
Totally
anything,
worth it.
Anything to be the Scat Packers.
Yep. Anything. Any means necessary.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. You sound like me with E46s.
Dude, so right now I almost got an E46. I was pretty I love E36. So E30 for me, E36, and then the E46. And then
You're
all the
wrong,
other
but
crap.
okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm blind in one eye, so that's why, you know. I got that Fetty Wap disease. No, so I have the latest dumb thing that I've bought, which, you know, being my neighbor, I think at one point I had like a 40-foot camper out there for no reason that didn't even run. I had a car on the side of the house that was just in shambles. So I bought a limo recently.
Okay.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
The wife and kid love it. I'm gonna tell you, it is the most comfortable thing I've ever had in my life. It is a
Hellcat, swap
97.
it.
It's like it's a North Star V8, which I hate because you know the starter's in there, this, that, and the other. But I'll be honest with you, dude, it's got 6-inch dumps in the back. That thing sound, dude, it sounds like a clapped out yeeted fucking truck.
Let's go.
Oh man.
Golly.
Well, Mike, tell him
we
about.
need a clip of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll send it. Tell him about. So the big news.
I mean, if you guys ready to drop, we can drop it. We're actually
okay. We're closing.
You closing? Okay.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
He's a colonial warrior. You don't fucking close. He's out there throwing tea.
They're like,
he's on speaker.
I'm telling you, you got 9 minutes left for Mike to close it out.
yeah. Give me. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So everything that's been going on, we have we got a SEMA slot. Had a SEMA slot.
Oh.
So we have a possible SEMA
We're on
slot.
the move.
Nice.
We are on the move. But see, what's
on the
awesome is I have I got like an actual internet connection.
Oh. Shout out.
So
Fuck you.
so we did a rendering, which Mike can send that over. It hasn't even been posted to social media or nothing like that. Can you grab her?
Yep, I got it right now.
There we go. That's my wife taking the dog.
Nice.
So
well, anyway, so we did a rendering, and I think Mike, were you just like just chilling at the house, just like, here we go, here's a rendering.
Kind of. I was just bored one day. I was like, "Yo, what can I dirty?" That's like donut inspired. And then
That's good, dude. How am I on the move? And actually,
Bro,
I still can't hear you.
You're leaps and bounds better than Mike was at any point in life.
Yeah, so we're
That's fire.
Hold up, let me get in.
Oh yeah, I just dropped it in for him.
Oh, did you? Let me pull it.
Oh, we lost both of them now. After all that.
Shit.
Oh, no. Will's back.
All right. Will's back.
I'm still back, and I'm moving.
All right, you're good. You're good.
Mike,
Dude,
Mike, you're sucking all the bandwidth, dude.
You are taking it all, bro.
Yo, can you pull it up on the screenshot?
Oh, that rendering is fucking.
Oh yeah. So
Mike muted himself.
You want me to share it?
Oh,
yeah,
I don't know
you
if
can put it on here.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why Mike muted himself, but he did.
Mike muted himself.
Yeah, sent it to me, and then I was like, you know what? That's pretty freaking dope. I like it. So then I sent it to Pat. Pat liked it so much that without me even knowing, he started sending it out to sponsors and stuff.
Oh shit.
And so this would be SEMA the third time. except this would be my first time with my car and not somebody else's.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then Truck Guru, Chris Payne, he hits me up and goes, here's your official invitation to SEMA. I want it. Let's do it.
Oh shit.
He goes, I like the rendering. He sends it to a couple people and they're like, oh, we need JDM. And he's like, yeah, same. Chris, no, there's Euro and yeah, but it's a car. It's I love Chris to death. He's a truck guy through and through. He'll tell you what engine's in it, whatever it may be, what's going to get likes. But you show him a picture of a Honda Civic right next to a Hyundai Santa Fe. He's like, yeah, same. Nah, Chris. That's like me looking at a Ford Ranger and being like a Ford F-250. Yeah, same thing.
Ford fucking Ranger.
Same thing.
Ford fucking Ranger.
So, but no. Long story short, everything is on the move for SEMA this year.
Let's go.
That's what we're trying to do. The rendering, you guys can post it up. It's pretty dope. I like it. If that, for whatever reason, doesn't happen this year, it is for sure. We're doing a self-sponsorship next year.
Hell yeah.
So this year we would be cutting a couple corners, just to make things happen. Because I want to do a winner's quick change, this, that, and the other. Basically, I'm building this car to just piss people off on the highway. I want to go to Texas 2K because the motor, and our goal is to have the car right around 2,000 pounds.
Shit.
Oh fuck!
And as we build it, there's going to be we're trying not to gatekeep it all knowledge wise. That's the problem with these E30s, and you can ask Mike on Donuts and Booties page as well as mine. Any cool E30, I message him. Hey, what do you got? What kind of dip you have? What axles you running? What do you do? And some of them are pretty cool, but some of them, man, they just gatekeep knowledge. I can't stand that shit.
The BMW community is trash for the most part. I'll say,
you guys fucking suck.
We fucking gatekeep. You guys, motherfucker. Weird.
Yep.
You guys suck.
Why?
You just
it's because everybody wants to be the fastest.
We're a bit elitist.
And
yeah.
Though I would say what the one community worse than that, which technically is BMW, is the new Mark V Supra community.
Hey.
They be gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Like,
I believe it.
Is your software unlocked? Oh, it is. Well, who unlocked it? Oh, I can't tell you because super secret Billy over at the car customization place.
I mean,
so basically, Mike's the reason.
Mike's our Mark V Super geek.
You gotta switch.
Mike's
the gatekeeper.
I don't even.
Mike is the gatekeeper.
You need to, though. You need to.
Shit.
I'm working on it. All right.
But yeah, that's another thing is FYI on that, Mike, that pastel pink one that you sent me on Marketplace. You need to buy it.
Yeah.
You need to buy it. And I bring it up on this little podcast so that way, you can look back on this and be like, you know what, I should have bought it.
Hell yeah.
I should have bought it. And now if you don't buy it, we're all gonna just
we're all gonna shame you.
It's a clutch
we're gonna,
right here.
Yeah, we're all just gonna shame you. Well, here's the thing, even if you did have it, it wasn't like you could show us right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying right now.
Damn
I'm saying
Got him.
I know. I love you, Mike. You know anything that like I'm telling you guys, you can ask Mike. If you bring Pat Talbot on this, if you think I'm being hard on Mike, ask Mike. Oh, I drag Pat through the mud.
Hell yeah. Come on, Pat.
It's funny. Pat was like the first guy I reached out to.
Definitely get it.
In this, like outside of our team, Pat was like the first guy I reached out to, and it was like I sent him a message on Instagram, and like Pat, you guys know Pat. Like, first thing he was like, "Hey, here's my phone number. Call me." No. So we called, we chopped up. Like I was like, "Hey man, can I just pick your brain about something?" And he's like, "No, like tell me about your build. What you got going on?" Like, yeah, like I'm more than happy to help you with whatever content you're trying to do.
Hell yeah.
But like Pat and I had a mutual friend, and just out of random luck that we ended up meeting the same person. And he's like, "Yeah, you should talk to Pat and see what Pat can do."
Mhm.
Also,
Yeah,
Pat and I used to work together and didn't know it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, if Pat don't know how to do it, he knows people like me that can do it, and that's the biggest thing. Is like he's my go-to for PPF, rap, anything like that. And of course, he'll hit me up. Hey, my car's making this noise, and I'm like, all right, well, what's it doing? And he'll describe it like it's a cartoon, like it's like, and I'm like, okay, is it doing it when it turns? He's like, no, when it turns, it goes. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Okay, yeah, tighten this up. And he goes, oh, dude, it totally works. I was like, yeah, well, lug nuts are a thing.
Yeah, you gotta clip these noises.
No big deal.
Oh, it's happened.
This is
Dude, and being any kind of mechanic, being any kind of mechanic, you start like, oh, okay, that's the noise,
Mm-hmm.
Skitty
now,
bop, bop, bop.
Skitty bop, bop. It's over there doing a little.
Well, you know what, guys? If your car's not JDM enough for this SEMA and you need a JDM engine to spice it up, if it helps you get there,
yeah,
we'll drop mine out of the E46 and you guys can run a JZ.
You got a few options.
Get it to SEMA.
Yeah, so I thought about doing a JZ swap, and so like right now that I had the M50 in there with turbo and everything like that, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. There's no replacement for displacement. I think. I love the inline. Okay. You can't beat the inline six, whether it be M50, Skyline, 2J, whatever it may be. The inline sixes just make power. Even the Jeep 4-liter inline six, they're indestructible. Like people just beat the shit out of them. I love that. But when you put a dirt nasty cam in a junkyard V8 and it's just like just struggling to stay awake, and you got solid motor mass and the thing's just bucking, bro, you can't do that with no 2J.
I mean, he's got a point.
You're like,
that's why I got the Cleveland.
What are you doing? This is me at a red light.
You know what you can do with the 2Js though? Get traction.
You can get what?
You can get traction.
That's fair.
That's all suspension. All suspension. That's like saying like what's that guy? Oh man. That's like I'll give you a perfect example. The white car with the M50 swap. It was quick, but it wasn't that quick because it never got traction. Why? Because I was running like Miata lowering springs on a BMW. like
it works.
It was awesome for sliding. But if I want to go to point A to point B, I'm banging through every gear, not going anywhere. But no, that's why with this upcoming build, we're going to do a push rod suspension out of StimTech, which I think it's a Canadian-based company, but the dampeners are coming out of somewhere in Britain. I think I had to order them. Wife wasn't really happy about that because
yeah,
almost $2,000. Yeah. Well, speaking of which, gentlemen, it's been a glorious time, but I'm here in Boston, dressed up like this guy.
Hey, our favorite. Let's get a round of applause for this man.
I have to do what's right and hang out with my lady.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Hey, man, thank you.
You guys, keep on. Hey, Mike, now it's your turn to. As soon as I hop off, you can go ahead and just start talking shit about me. All right.
Hey,
maybe there'll be enough internet juice that you can come on.
Thanks.
All right, guys.
Thanks for coming on.
Hi, buddy.
All right, love you. Appreciate you.
All the time, brother. Hey, Mike, I'll have my phone on me if you have any questions and whatnot. It's just main reason why I'm getting off is I have 10% battery left on my laptop.
No, you're good, brother.
You gotta go.
No, I appreciate your time.
You gotta go start the revolution, man. Yeah. We got you.
That's right. Understand. That's right. I've been running around here just like text this, do it. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, man. Later.
Hell yeah.
All
right, man. Well,
all right.
Some Mike Flaming Hour.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was funny shit.
It was, man. That was
It's nuts, man.
Damn, sorry I
don't
couldn't
know.
get my
There's
fucking
really-
video to work. That's crazy.
Nah, you good, bro. We'll figure it
we're
out.
gonna Photoshop the photo of my choice in there
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
we're
so.
gonna-
Hell
It's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
amazing.
yeah.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
But no, like Will
Photoshop.
said,
He's gonna get one of the kids to draw it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll
there
get
we
my
go.
kids
We
to be
appreciate
like,
that.
"Oh, draw this. But
No, we speaking of kids, you know, we at every show we also, you know, took a portion of our proceeds and we donated, you know, whether it be veteran based and or children's based charities, you know. Even when we traveled, we do a little research, you know.
Sick, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's something that we try to do to help replenish that reputation Will was talking to, you know, that was
Mhm.
tarnished.
Yeah.
So that helped too, you know. And then we were really big on working with small businesses, you know,
Mm.
like Reams Fabrication. You know, we met him, you know, so he's our guy, fab guy, and he's smart, you know. So got some crazy builds he got going on right now. He's also looking for sponsors to collab with currently too. So
Okay.
I invite him to come talk to you guys too.
Okay.
Hell
Yeah. Bring them on, man. Bring them on. Come
Sure.
Yeah,
on.
man. We're always looking for
Hey.
people. I still gotta reach out to him. I gotta reach out to Low Key. I gotta reach out to that Carby guy.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
list is growing quickly.
Oh yeah, you know.
Good
You know, so-
problems.
Good problem.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
So and seeing seeing them grow too. So he's trying to get into the SEMA side too, himself, you know. So it was very important for me to not forget that, you know. So I'm always still checking
Yeah.
on them, you know, trying to see where I can help from a distance.
Yeah.
And share them like how I'm doing it now, you know, starting by myself, doing my own thing, you know, starting fresh. So it's
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
we can never forget, you know, NC and what they did for us.
Yeah, no, you can't forget where you came from, man. That respect for that, because yeah, I mean, hell, that's why I'm back home. It's because
Right. No.
give it back
And
to
then, you know,
my team, man.
and then currently,
So
you know, I'm just doing my own scouting, you know, going to shows. I met this guy named Eddie. He's the owner of the Vindicated out of Las Vegas. He was here at a show in San Diego, and I just started chopping up with him, you know, asking him, you know, how do you do it out here in the West Coast and blah blah blah. And he was real cool. He answered all my questions. I ended up going to Vegas for a photo shoot, you know, so more content coming, you know, to showcase the new merch.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know, I'll send you some pictures.
Yeah, bro, I'm going to the website.
Was that the train station or train museum?
Yeah. No, so that was our recent one. We went to it's called Paris, Paris, California. And it was only about an hour away from me. So I mobbed up there. Eddie was there. And it was at a old train museum, which is pretty cool outside.
That's fucking nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It was actually nice that day.
Got a question for you.
Okay.
What's the rebellion with respect mean?
So that's kind of how like we operate, you know. The whole takeover scene has grown in the past couple of years, and we just don't. We didn't want to be associated with that, you know.
Nice.
Because the whole part of the name is a play on words, like Will said. You know, you can get in your car and do a donut, and we like referring to the back end of the back end of the car as the booty of the car. You know.
Yeah.
So that's how we explained it to people, and they kind of got it after that.
Yeah.
But we like doing donuts. We like sliding. We like having fun, but doing it in a more safe manner where nobody's gonna get hurt. You know, fights aren't breaking out, shootings aren't breaking out. You know,
Right.
we just try to respectfully enjoy being rebellious and that, you know, breaking law.
like it.
You know what I mean?
Yep. That's it.
Right.
Do it responsibly. It's typically
I actually
me.
just came across some takeover videos the other day,
Hey.
and like 30 seconds in, like at first when the car was sliding, I was like, okay. And then I was like, yo, this is dumb. And like people started getting ran over, and I'm like, but this is what y'all going here for?
Yeah.
But like I dug a little bit deeper. I went down a rabbit hole a little bit, and I was like, bro, y'all got like legit photographers and stuff that like this is what they do. Like they call themselves like the takeover like photographers, and that's what they record, bro.
Damn.
Y'all are surrounding yourselves around the wrong thing.
As of 2025, it's written into law now. Like, so spectators can it's up to a felony offense.
Oh,
nice.
Oh,
You know?
shit.
Damn.
So
I
that's-
support it, bro. Because
Yeah, no, it needs to happen. No, that needs to happen.
I know they're gonna say, "Oh, you old," but you know what? Y'all dying.
Yeah, I am old.
yeah, you know? And then like
Yes, I am.
random bystanders getting shot just
Yeah, no,
because
that-
they're,
bro.
you know,
Yeah,
and,
nah,
you know,
that
it's
ain't the way to
crazy.
And
Yeah.
the thing that gets me is like the video that I saw this morning, and where I was like, "Yo, this is wild." It was like a Charger sitting on the side, and then a Camaro like whipped around, and they all had like people hanging out, like you know, just as they slide, and like and some girl was leaning out like the driver's side rear. And when they smacked the other car, she flew off, and they just peeled out, kept on doing donuts. Like they didn't hit the car, she didn't fall out. I'm like, you know what? They don't even care about their own people.
Nope.
This is wild.
Damn.
You know what? I was
It's crazy to
feel
say
like
that because we have a picture. We have a picture of one of our models at one of our very first shows. And she's hanging out the side while the guys sliding around. But is that a track? Is that a track?
See,
It's
that's
an enclosed
different.
track,
That's
you know?
different, man.
a
So-
controlled environment. Is
Yeah, yeah.
definitely a lot
Exactly.
different.
That's what we're all
Yeah,
about.
in a
You know?
See, do it fucking responsibly, man. You know, I'm
Exactly.
all about hood rat shit, but you know,
At
responsibly.
some point, you gotta weigh the pros and cons of it, man.
Yeah, you gotta make that decision. But you know that comes with age and experience, man. So, you know,
Yeah, exactly. It's the younger generation. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
you know,
I always tell people I
live.
live in like real life GTA. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's true, man. No, it's
Yeah.
true, man. I've
There's
seen
tons of
some
homeless people out here,
Yeah,
which is crazy. You can have real beef with homeless people. I really do. On this one corner.
That's wild.
awesome. That's awesome.
Because I work for Red Bull, and I have a route, and I see this one dude every time,
Mhm.
and I'm nice. If I have extra water, I'll offer water. I'm not gonna offer money. I
Oh,
work hard for that
right.
shit. You know, it's fucking expensive as fuck out here.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Mhm.
You know what I mean? So, and this guy denied it. He's like, "No, I want money." So, all right, fuck you then.
It's like
Yeah.
that movie.
So
I
every
said
time
a
I see
dollar,
him,
bitch.
every time I'm on that route and have to go see him, I'll offer him a water every single time just to be an asshole, you know. But you got to kill him with kindness, you know.
Want that
Yeah,
water
for
yet?
real.
He gonna get
It's
thirsty.
real
one
hot.
day.
You want
He
that
gonna
One
water?
get-
day you're gonna be like,
he
so
gonna
you
get
got it?
thirsty. Yeah, you got that water, bro?
Get that water? Nah, I ain't got no water.
I
just got
ain't
money
got it
today.
today. I got plenty of Red Bull though.
Right?
I was hoping for the H2O.
Y'all got that H2O yet?
But now California is cool. Like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
the reasons why I came out here, you know, it's
Yeah.
I know I'm in the right place.
Okay.
I know I'm in the right
Yeah.
place.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's what's up.
And-
That's what's up.
Yeah.
No, I think you are, man. I feel like you guys definitely on the up and up, and you are definitely in the right spot to make those connections and
For
keep
sure.
it going, man. Keep it moving.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I spent the prior like 8 years learning how to design. You know,
Mhm.
trying to build a website, which I definitely can't. I'm gonna hire a nerd to fucking do it for me because that shit's hard.
It's weird. I got a team full of nerds, and not one of them has built a website yet.
Listen,
Motherfucker.
have
I
you
tried. Like, it's not.
Have you seen my life?
It's not. It's not easy. It's not easy. I mean, shout out to the web designers because man, that shit's hard.
Yeah, speaking
They
of which,
do fix my connection every time I need it though, so
speaking of
I'll give
which,
them that.
Kendrick, if you're listening, I know you are. Kendrick, piece of shit, fix our website.
Uh oh.
Now, if you want me to code you a MySpace HTML, I got you.
Hey,
Hey.
bringing it back.
But
bro. MySpace
but the domain is bought, so
nice,
there
nice.
will be a donuts and booty
Hell yeah.
dot something.
Hey.
You know, we'll figure it out.
We are looking forward to it, man. We are looking forward to it. Hell yeah.
I got before you close that. I got
Yeah,
one
no,
more
go ahead,
question
bro.
for him. I wanted to ask it while Will was still here, but I know he's got his schedule going. He's got his obligations as a
he's
husband.
got a revolution to fucking
yeah, he's
the British are
That
coming.
shit was so crazy. He didn't tell me.
British are fucking
He didn't tell me.
Yeah,
fucking
That's wild.
but,
I knew he was going to Boston, but I didn't know he was going to dress up. That shit was
That's
wild.
crazy.
fucking nuts.
that made the episode though.
It did.
It did.
But yeah, so my question is, because like all of us are girl dads. You're a girl dad, and obviously like it gets kind of showing when it comes to like car models and things like that. But I feel like you guys have really kind of made major stake on making sure you're staying on the right side of that line from respectful and entertaining. So like, what's that like as a girl dad, kind of doing that? How do you maintain that, staying on the right side of the line? We're like, hey, this is still like, it's entertaining, it's engaging, it's sexy, it's whatever, but it's not disrespectful.
So first, shout out to Kel, the mother of my daughter. You know, so she saw what had happened with Levi, the whole thing. You know, and she was really like, I'm not sure if doing something like that would be appropriate right now because of she's 2 and she's gonna want to look back and will she be proud? But so Kel was a car girl. She comes from a car family, so she understands that dynamic of the car scene, and she was like, "You just need to do it respectfully."
Nice.
Girl dad, So
Yeah.
that was our whole approach. Our whole approach was just to be sexy but classy.
Yeah.
We're not looking for clickbait.
Yeah.
So
doing it the right way. Hell yeah.
And the models that we use, we explain that. Even if that wasn't their niche, we explained that, and they were pretty cool enough to respect that boundary. So
nice. Shout out to the models for
understanding. Shout out to the DMB models,
right?
Y'all out here.
The OGs might get together this year. You never know.
Hey.
So as soon as we get everything established, there is like a homecoming idea I have at a closer event on the East Coast.
Okay.
So could potentially happen.
All right, man.
Yeah,
let us know, man.
Let us know. Like,
look, that's a date.
If nothing else, I'm
trying to book some family vacation.
I can usually drag Corey out of against his will for a lot of things. Chad's a little bit harder, but if I got to, I'll come out the swamp, kidnap him.
Fuck it, I'm coming out the swamp.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, if Panda can stay on the road for more than 5 minutes, we'll be all right.
It's all right. We'll tow it.
Say Chad knows I got a very niche set of skills. Like I'll come get him into the car.
Get in this car. Okay.
That's great.
I was gonna say no. No, I'm not gonna say no.
I don't want no problems with your wife though.
As far as a future project, also with that said,
yeah, man.
Talking about your project, I feel like I've been forced myself to choose the E30 route.
Oh,
I have to. It's on the brand. It's so
okay.
what's the owner not with the brand? So I'll have my eyes on the E30.
Sancho,
I mean,
still getting settled,
inside, but
I feel you.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll live.
It's not a bad second. It's the second best 3 Series. I'll give it that.
Sancho did that to me too. He did that to me too.
He does that.
I got that effect on people.
This
All
is
influenced
why
by Will.
we don't have a
All
Fox
influenced by Will.
Hey, that's it, man. Hell yeah, man. Well, I think honestly, I think we covered everything, boys. I feel like, did we miss anything?
Is there anything we didn't? I know you had trouble with your connection.
Yeah, man. Anything you wanted to? Yeah, anything you wanted to? And I mean, honestly, bro, you're welcome back anytime, dude. Come, we can definitely do this again.
Hell yeah,
for sure. We had a great time.
Yeah, we'll definitely. Maybe we can do maybe we can use part 1.
Yeah. I like that.
Get wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Get
Absolutely.
wheels. You know,
yeah. I'm coming in.
and then
full-
we can do just one with me and get part 2. You know, talk about like what I got going on.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. We
So
can-
I'm open to having you as like a rotational host.
That's
D&B.
that works.
I'm gonna miss a
I
few
think that'd be
episodes
dope.
anyway because I'm always fucking drinking. So
Hey. But yeah, we can definitely fucking make that work. Yeah, especially whatever
Cool, yeah.
new schedule is gonna look like here in 2 days.
oh yeah, we're getting real busy. Like it's wild because
I'm so excited for you guys. It's just gonna be dope.
Yeah, I know. It is like once you signed on to do this, it's like things took off. Like
Yeah.
even like
Like
outside,
literally, like that's how it
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
like you guys signed on for this, and like Fanimation is like, hey, can like
yeah,
we want to
That's
do
dope.
this.
That's dope. That's dope.
yeah.
You know,
These
When
motherfuckers,
you have
like I said,
smart, bro.
oh, well, like I tried to say earlier, you know, we just try to help those who support us.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure,
You know,
man.
so
Nah,
and that's how we always been.
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
in
we're
it
looking-
together, dude. So
And we're still looking. I'll wait till we're offline for the next part. But like, yeah, definitely, man. Like we appreciate the relationship for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're
And the
looking forward to
hospitality.
see where
Yeah.
it goes. And we promise you,
Yeah.
we're not gonna Levi the shit out of you.
oh no, we will. We will not. I don't.
Yeah,
That dude is crazy.
Yeah.
I showed my son the video that you posted earlier about coming on the show, and he was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, he shouted you out!" And I was like,
Bro, I feel so small. Like it's crazy. Like I still feel so small, you know, especially being new out here and starting fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I give so much love to those in North Carolina. You know, I can't ever forget that. you know?
Mhm. Can't forget where you came from.
So,
man. Hell
Hell
no.
no.
But fuck it, man. Let's yeah, Henry's gonna kill us because we went over definitely an hour.
Yeah, well, Henry needs to actually be
he needs to
involved
get his
before he
ass on the
makes
fucking
decisions.
pod. So all right, man.
It's all right. I
um,
signed him up for videos and he doesn't know it yet. So
Hey, let's go.
Well, I appreciate you guys so
Yeah,
much.
man. No, thank you, man. Any
No,
shout outs you want to give before I go ahead and shut
yeah,
it?
run him up.
Kyoki for sure. You know, he was our connectant in Vegas to meet the Vindicated, to who I'm currently working with right
Mhm.
now. Reams Fabrication, Talent Raps, which isn't no more, but now he's
Shout out to
associated with
Patrick still.
Fireball.
Patrick, Fireball,
Fireball,
shout out to you
so-
guys for sure. We're gonna get you on here, Pat. I promise you.
Come on, Pat.
We've talked about it on a few occasions. We're
Quit
going to
playing,
get you on here.
Stop playing around.
gotta get him. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys for having us.
Nah, man. Thank
No,
you.
thanks
man.
for
Thank
joining
you
us.
for joining us, man. And
And it was a good time, man.
it was a good time. You know,
I was laughing my ass off.
yeah. You're
I said it was gonna be
God, that was
lit.
so crazy. I tried to tell you, Will is like one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. You know,
So I'm just wait till you guys
Yeah.
get Will and I in the same space. It's gonna be
it's gonna be crazy. Yeah,
We are,
when the opportunity arises, we definitely all got to get together.
Oh yeah, no, we
Yeah.
definitely-
for
yeah,
sure.
bro,
We're gonna
we
make it
definitely
happen.
we gonna make that
Oh, yeah.
I'll hit you up offline about some stuff that I'm
Yeah.
trying to plan.
All right,
I've already
all
talked
right.
to Corey about it.
All right. Let me
All right, cool.
We'll try to squeeze y'all in my schedule. Well, all right, Cretans. Let's recap real quick. Today we had the gang from Donuts and Booty. We learned a lot, especially about the Boston Tea Party.
Crazy.
Apparently, it was lit.
Apparently,
For sure.
super lit.
He's tossing tea everywhere.
That's it, man. But y'all please go follow Donuts and Booty, man. They're out here doing the Lord's work. They're doing it right. They're doing work. They got new merch coming out. Shit's fire. Like, honestly, I'm trying to get some shit to put on my kid's backpack so I can have
Hey.
these teachers be like,
Yeah.
what's
What
what
is
is that?
Let's get it.
Don't worry about
I
it.
am,
Karen.
I am gonna do a care package for
All right, man.
all those
Yeah.
who we those
Yeah.
we work with in the past
Appreciate that.
and
Hell yeah.
possibly currently. So
All right, man.
Hey,
I'm gonna need some sizes.
All right.
Give me some sizes, and I got you
Let's
guys.
go.
Greatly
All right,
appreciate
fuck
it.
yeah, man. But all right, man, boys. Y'all got any shout outs y'all want to fucking drop before I drop the hammer on this one?
Well, for me, one shout out Joel for last week's episode. Joel,
Yeah, yeah.
Ty, all you
Shout out
guys
to
in
Fam
the
Nation,
North
man.
Carolina
Yeah.
community doing that.
That's it.
But
Diddy.
most
No Diddy,
importantly,
Joel.
man, shout out to Pat. Who
Hey.
somehow has been connected to every single guest we've had up to
Hey.
this point. but
for
hasn't
sure.
been
And
on the
I
show.
haven't even met him.
Pat, we need to meet.
And then, of course, Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Will, for coming on, guys. If nothing else, if you're watching this, listening to this, wherever you're at, make sure you check out Donuts and Booty.
Hell
Like
yeah.
these guys are legit. Like they are. If you're like me and you love grassroots stuff,
Mm-hmm.
this is the brand to follow, man. Like they're
Yeah.
definitely coming out of like for car people from car people.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Corey, what you got, man?
Appreciate you guys. All love.
All love. Man.
And I got no shout outs, but I'm thankful for where we at, what's coming.
Yeah, man.
And
Absolutely.
like I said, I told you this episode was gonna be lit.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, this was just a preview. Just wait till part 2.
All the tea in Boston, man. For me, man, shout out to y'all boys, man. We couldn't have done it without y'all. Thanks everybody, all of our guests, past, present, and future, for coming out. Season 2's off to a fucking fantastic start. Again, y'all can find us at www.skunkwerksprojects.com with an E, not an O.
It only took them a year.
It only took a season. Follow us on Instagrams at skunkwerks.projects. Go ahead and follow Donuts and Booty on Instagram as well. Sorry, man. I've been drinking too much. I can't. It has underscores, right? Fuck.
You've been drinking?
Yeah. Donuts _
Yeah.
the letter N
There we go.
_ booty.
Donuts _ booty. Follow them. You better. If not, I'll hunt you down. And then yeah, man, hit us up on the website. Yep, that's blurry. We got it. Nailed it. All right, man. That is it for fucking the Donuts and Booty episode. Stay tuned for part 2. We're gonna fucking get that shit together.
Yes, sir.
Before I go, Scat Pack say shit. Fuck y'all. Y'all have a good one.